Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome to another edition of Forgotten Fridays. This is where I take a movie from my collection that I do feel is not talked about enough or not loved enough, and happens to be a favorite of mine, and I try to shed a little bit of light on it. Today, I'm going to be doing Midnight Movie. Now, Midnight Movie is a 2008 film, maybe. I'll get to that in a little bit. That runs approximately 82 minutes and is directed by Jack Messett. Now, in looking up his resume, this is his only directing credit, but I was kind of impressed. He is involved in the camera and electrical department on a lot of popular TV shows, some of which are Blackish, Chicago Fire, Scandal, and Bones. So he's definitely kept himself busy. Now, this movie stars Rebecca Brandon as Bridget, Daniel Bonjour as Joshua, Stan Ellisworth as Harley, who's a kind of a favorite character of mine in this film, and Arthur Roberts, my boy Arthur Roberts. He doesn't have much of a part in this film, but I recognized him right away. Those of you who like martial arts movies or was in love with the whole ninja thing in the 80s like I was, he played Braden in Revenge of the Ninja. Like I said, he doesn't have much of a part, but pretty cool. Now, what's really weird is my first episode, which was cut. This, of course, is my second episode, Midnight Movie. They are very much alike. Very much alike. The plots are very similar. It's about a movie that was made in the 70s, I do believe. The movie that was made kind of reminds me a little bit of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, kind of the way it was worked out. And it's a slasher film, and the killer is able to come through the movies and pick off people. So basically what happens is a guy gets a hold of a print of the film and shows it in a movie theater, and of course people get picked off one by one. There's a little bit more fantasy to this than in Cut, but not much, because it has a supernatural flair to it. So this would be another, and I don't know if you guys remember the term, I would call a slasher plus. But there is something really, really interesting about this film. Now I'm going to show this one because I had to do some research on this. Of course, this is my DVD that I've had for quite some time. I almost gave that away too. I'm glad I did. And here's my Blu-ray copy with the Killer Movie. It's like a double pack of Midnight Movie and Killer Movie. Also, another Killer Movie's a good movie too, but there is actually another version of this. And here's where it gets interesting. Now I'm going to try to read this verbatim. Just keep in mind that my handwriting is pretty bad. 2 years after the initial DVD release, which is the one that I have, of course, this copy and the DVD itself. Like I said, it was released in 2008. Director Jack Messett got the chance to do a revised version of the film. Production company Bigfoot Entertainment was so impressed with the DVD sales that they eventually gave him more money to update the movie with new scenes and better special and sound effects. The new version was released as Midnight Movie Killer Cut on DVD in 2011. Now, I did some research, and that is actually a thing, and it's actually on Amazon. Unfortunately, it's not Amazon Prime. You do have to rent it. I think it's $1.99, so I'll definitely be checking that out. A friend of mine, the All Nighter, definitely subscribe to his channel. He does pickups every once in a while and compilation videos. He actually picked up Midnight Movie, The Killer Cut. And I have actually been dying to see it, to see what's different about it. I think the movie's great as it is, but if they're saying that they did an updated version that's a lot better, I'm definitely in for that. But when I went to check on eBay in order to get a copy of it, there was actually no copies available at this time. So, I'm probably going to have to rent it from Amazon to check it out. But definitely check out Midnight Movie. It is a fun slasher movie with a supernatural element. And I highly recommend it. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.